I have 30 minutes to turn this messy FP&A spreadsheet into 3 executive-ready assets: a dashboard, a CFO presentation, and a short video style briefing. Let's see if Claude Design can actually achieve this. Most FP&A teams don't have a data problem. They have a communication problem. The forecast exists. The variance analysis, done. The dashboard is there too. But by the time it reaches leadership, it's either too ugly, too slow, or too hard to understand. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to use Claude Design to turn one messy FP&A scenario into 3 things: an executive dashboard, a board-style deck, and a video briefing script. But I'm not going to start with a perfect prompt. I'm going to build it live, because that's where the real workflow is. What's the real problem about a forecast Excel file that looks like this? It might be useful for an analyst, but it's not useful for an executive. We need to transform it from finance work into decision material. So by the end of this video, I want you to answer 3 questions. By the end of this video, I want the assets produced to answer 3 questions. What changed? Why did it change? And what should leadership do next? Let's see if we can achieve it. For the first part, we don't need to go to Claude Design yet. Just typical Claude. And we will be using the first prompt. And don't worry, I'm going to give you this Excel file with all prompts and also the dataset so you can test in the description below. So here is our prompt. Sonnet 4.6, it's okay for this one. And we are going to be adding our messy forecast. You do that by selecting the plus sign. Now, the messy forecast dataset, it would be the one that I'll be giving you. Now, when you add it here, then you can send the prompt. One of the main reasons that we're going to use Sonnet 4.6 is that this particular task is not a super complex one. So we do not need 4.7 Opus. Now, I'll be fast forwarding so that you don't have to wait and show you the result of this prompt. Okay, so here we have the result of the first prompt. As you see, in the first iteration with this prompt, we get what we wanted: a clean forecast table, a data quality log so you can know what are all of the issues identified, and some normalizations and decisions as well. Now, in case that you don't got what you wanted with this first prompt, then I can have in here as well for you some follow-up prompts. In this case, we have it. So we're going to follow up with our next prompt. Now, we're going to go to normal Claude again, paste the prompt, and send it. And again, I'll be fast forwarding, so you don't need to wait until Claude responds. Great, so now we have our dataset in here. We will be downloading it by clicking the button here. I have done it already, and I have it in my downloads. And then, now it's time to go to Claude Design. We open the sidebar, and we click in Design. Now, in here, then you will be in a new interface of Claude. It's a new web application. And you will go to Prototype on the top left. And in here, we can type Forecast Dashboard. Then we type High Fidelity in here, and we click on Create. It will open a new area, that is this one, and this in the bottom left is where you prompt. So in here, we attach the file that we just received from typical Claude. So I will go to my downloads, and it's this one. And then we will go to the prompt library that you will be getting and bring the dashboard prompt. So I'm going to paste it in there and send it. Now, in Claude Design, it works similar to Claude in the sense that it will go and start telling you in here what exactly it is doing. Like, for example, it's exploring our design system first, then it's now deciding the actual dashboard. And I will be fast forwarding again before I show you the result. But before that, there are a couple of questions, as you see here, that Claude Design is asking us. So I do want to show you how I approach it. So in here again, it says, you mentioned a workbook, but I didn't see it attached. Now, we will go and attach it again. So it was this first Excel file. And then we will be answering these questions. Now, in here, for example, let's say that we are in early stage of company, then output format, we want the multi-tab dashboard. Then for default time view, let's say that we want current quarter and full year forecast, KPIs to feature permanently, then we can select these 5. Variance presentation in waterfall chart and heat map. Let's say all 3, because I also like the top 5 drivers. Visual tone, then in here, let's say that we want the editorial. In here, subtle, interactive behaviors to include. Let's say that we want this one, and that one. CFO commentary block, let's say yes. And then in here, let's say March and company name, then we can just give a company, let's say Claude Co. And then in here, let's do how many design directions do we want. So in this case, let's do 3 to compare. Now we hit continue. And now I will be fast forwarding so that you can see the full result. Now, I fast forward until this result, but I did not include any other problems afterwards. And we got this. So this is our dashboard with some of the CFO commentary that we ask at the top, then the KPIs and the different graphs to show the revenue performance, SaaS health, and so on. You can click in here to see now, let's say, the P&L, the waterfall that we also asked, cash and runway, headcount analysis, and the variance drivers as well with the variance heat map. Now, if there's any area that you want to change from the dashboard, you can do draw, and then you draw, let's say, in here. And then you can start typing and say something like this variance heat map needs to be, and you modify this one, you add it basically next to the area in here. And with that, then if you send this prompt, then it will modify this area as well. So just discard the drawing for now. And in here, you can see the design files. So in this case, we have a couple of folders, the pages. So these pages is the actual dashboard, the HTML. The components, so all of this is code. You can either download or click, and then it will open in another tab. The CSS also code, so click, and then you can see the styling of the dashboard in code. And the data, and in here as well, the variance and the data. Now, one thing is that if you do not like the look and feel of this particular dashboard, there are other things that Claude can use. So I'll give you also this link where it's the Claude themes guide that I did. So it's the same dashboard, but in different themes, like the ocean depths, sunset boulevard, forest canopy, and so on and so on. Now, all of these names, they are not done by me, so it's the names that Anthropic created already on the dashboard skill of Claude. But in here, you can just visualize it with financial datasets. So we have our dashboard. Now, if we go back to the prompt library, so you can use all the other prompts in here as well to create different dashboards. But for now, we want to create our slides. So I'll be copy pasting this prompt now in there, send it, and basically we're asking it to now turn this into a 10-slide monthly business review presentation for us. We want already to use some structure, so we're adding it in the prompt that we want the executive summary, the financial scorecard, etc., etc. And then Claude will be creating the slides for us. Similarly to before, I'll be fast forwarding so that I can show you the full result. And in case that Claude asks me any questions in here, I will also show you. So Claude is now done. Now, as you can see on the screen, this is our 10 slides. Again, I did not iterate anything in our prompt. This was the first try of Claude. Now, in here, again, if you want tweaks, then you can draw and add them there. Or you can also click on here on tweaks and describe something that you want to change from it. Now, in here, you can present already and then say full screen, or share this and export it as a PDF, PowerPoint, send to Canva, or as a standalone HTML. If you want the result of this prompt, so the dashboard and this as well, tell me below in the comments and I can send them through. But now, let's go and let's do our last deliverable. In this, we want to have a video. Now, in the prompt library that I will be giving you, you can see other prompts for other different type of presentations, analysis, and quality control that you can use. But for now, we're only going to be using this one. Now, I'm going to be sending it in here and hit send. With this prompt, basically, we're going to ask it to turn the presentation into a short video. So I'll show you the result. And here is our result. So it's a small video that tells us the story of our forecast. As you can see, it's just under 1 minute and it explains everything around the forecast. It's interactive and it showcases the analysis that you have done in the past for this forecast. So we started with messy FP&A inputs. Now we have 3 executive-ready outputs, a dashboard for monitoring, slides for decision making, and a video for communication. So Claude Design is not just a design tool. For FP&A teams, it can become a translation layer between financial analysis and executive communication. Thank you so much for watching this video. And I have one last bonus. So you will be receiving this prompt library. But this last prompt is quite special. Now, it is basically a meta prompt, a way for using Claude in order to improve your prompting. When you see all of these very long prompts, you do not need to write the whole prompt on your own. You can just explain it on your own words and then add these